Community Shield, 1-1, late in the game is tied, and then Klopp substitutes the youngster 20-year-old Rhian Brewster in, subs him in for a penalty. Thoughts on that?
I'm personally against taking, bringing a sub on and allowing them to take a penalty. I think you're setting anyone up for failure, regardless if it's James Milner, who's accomplished at taking penalties and hasn't missed in years, or if it's Rhian Brewster, who's in his early 20s. It's when you bring a guy on cold who hasn't even had a touch of the ball all game and stick them 12 yards in front of the net and say, score.
In pressure,
yes, well. Well, obviously it's preseason, but still there is a title on the line in somewhat, if you want to say. But yes, there's high pressure, and a 20-year-old, 21-year-old kid is going to have a tough time with his first touch of the ball to be in the back of the net.
See, I like the move because, Klopp's trying to figure out if Brewster, they put him on loan last year to Swansea, for those who don't know, in the championship, played really well, scored about a dozen goals.
11 goals, 7 assists.
Yeah, there you go. Fantastic season in the championship. He's clearly ready to play in the Premier League, but can he get a game with Liverpool? I mean, that's the thing. So I think he's done enough to earn it. He's from the Liverpool Academy, grew up, and so I think this is Klopp's way of saying, here's your chance, kid. Go out and prove something. Now, he faltered, and but I think that's okay. I think in the long term, that's going to help his career. But we've still got the transfer window's pushed back to October this year. So I think what's happening is Klopp is allowing Brewster an opportunity to work his way into the lineup, and I think that's fair.
Well, like you said, he's been given opportunities. He scored 2 goals against Salzburg, I think, earlier in the week, and they're 2 good goals, 2 well-taken goals. But even if he can't crack the side this year, it's not the end of the world. He's still young. Liverpool doesn't have to be his future. He could have an opportunity in the Premier League, in the Bundesliga, somewhere. He's a fantastic striker. He has all the tools, the athleticism. He's got the speed, and he's got the touch and the creativity to go with it. Like, I saw him at, I think he was 16 years old, playing with Trent Alexander-Arnold and a bunch of Chelsea Academy kids, and he was by far one of the best players on the pitch at 16 years old. I know injuries have halted his career a little bit, but that's not going to stop him. I think once he gets the opportunity in the Premier League, regardless of who it's with, he'll show what he has.
So there's reports that there's probably about 9-10 teams that already want him in the Premier League on a loan. So, but I think, obviously if you're Bruce, you want to try and crack your way into the Liverpool lineup. But the good news for the kid is he's got plenty of options. He's going to be playing in the Premier League somewhere this year.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of if it's with Liverpool or with someone else.